this episode of Spinally Fit in the Faster System, we're going to use the Pink Panther Power RollerSizeR. So for today, it's Spinally Fit. Going to be a great class. I'm going to show them different exercises that I found on YouTube, and then we're going to take those exercises that were done by chiropractors and apply the RollerSizeR to those. I think it's 11, 13, 14 different exercises showing how it can decompress the spine and make your back and hips and everything feel so good. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to play tennis or even do what I do. In the video, the first exercise was putting your feet up on a wall. And you know what? That's okay. That's totally okay. And in the video, it said to put a towel underneath your glutes so that when you're up on the wall and you're feeling a little tight, you could feel more comfortable if you put a towel. But we've got the RollerSizeR. So I'm gonna put the RollerSizeR underneath, and now I don't need the wall because the RollerSizeR is supporting my legs up in the air. There's no stress to my neck, and I don't need the wall. Now, you can have your legs like that. And this is just a really nice exercise to dangle your legs up in the air, no stress. And if you want to rest your legs on the wall, that's okay. It's a really very relaxed feeling. And the RollerSizeR has my tushy up so that I can really get a nice curve in that hole. And that is the first exercise of the 11 exercises. After you do that exercise, the next one that was recommended is knees to the chest. And I love to do the knees to the chest. There's two ways that we can do it. We can put the RollerSizeR under the knees and bring the knees to the chest, which just feels great. You just use your arms, knees to the chest. Or you can put the RollerSizeR underneath your glutes, and that helps you pull your knees in, and you can bring your knees to your chest. And that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3. Everybody knows that I love this exercise. And we call it, rock and roll. Okay, so when you rock and roll, you put the RollerSizeR underneath the knees, point placement number 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna rock, and I'm gonna roll. Rock, and I'm gonna roll. And it's kind of like a ride at Disneyland for your back. Makes it a little bit easier to rock and roll. With all of the exercises, I always say do how many it feels good. So that's exercise number 3, rock and roll. Exercise number 4 is really great if you have sciatica or a tight hip. And there wouldn't be a RollerSizeR if I didn't dislocate my hip, so I know about that. Normally, this is what it looks like. You put your ankle on your knee, and then the instructor or someone says to push the knee away. Okay, that's cool. You put the RollerSizeR underneath the hips, and when you do this exercise, it's more intense. It's just like, for me, that gets really nice where I need it, really deep. Now, I can also do a lacing. So I put it underneath this knee, and I lace it through my legs. And I take the 2 balls, and I bring my leg up. Okay, I can feel that. It's awesome. And then I can use my arms to decide how much stretch I'm gonna get. But there's a third. I take the RollerSizeR. I can either lasso or hope I can get it on my foot. And I get it on my foot. Yeah. Great. If you can't get it on your foot, you lace it this way and pull. And you can use your elbow on your knee, and that's like a little bit easier until you can get your lasso down. Okay? And of course, you do both legs. So you got one here and here and here. And then you can lace it in between the legs. And there's that one. And then this one, you can hook it up over your foot. Ah. Like that. That's exercise. I think that's exercise number 5. Okay, exercise number 6. The knee is in front of the chest, right in front of the sternum. The front leg makes a 90 degree. The other knee is in line with the hip. I'm going to take the roller and I'm going to put the 2 balls down and I'm going to use it to guide my weight forward. Not my wrists, so my wrists get tight, but by using the balls and keeping my wrists strong, it helps me take the weight off. Oh yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah. Then I walk back. Now I'm going to send that leg to the back. And I'm going to rock it out. And I'm going to keep looking out. Not down, out. Now walk my legs back in. And you do both sides. It's just amazing if you have hips, sciatica. It's a great exercise. And the reason that the RollerSizeR helps it is you're not pressing on your wrists, especially if you have wrist issues, but it allows you to kind of walk forward and walk back. Great exercise. Number 6. Here is number 7. Number 7 I do almost in every single class. I put the RollerSizeR underneath point placement number 5, which is underneath the glutes. I pull in on that little space that it provides. I bring this knee in to my chest. I don't do caca where my foot's going over there and my knee's going over there. I get my knee right in line with the heel, and I use this hand to keep everything aligned. Then I stretch out this leg and I pull in. And the RollerSizeR is allowing for a more deeper stretch for the psoas muscle. Now, to make it a little bit more, I can put my hips down, but what I like about having it underneath is like I just get it deeper, because here I don't have any place to go. But you can bring the RollerSizeR here, hold the knee like that, and pull. And then if you want to add a little oomph, you can do that. That's a good stretch exercise. I think that's like number 8. This is a very, very common stretch for a lot of people who do yoga. And I don't do yoga, but I love stretching, and I love stretching properly and aligned. So in this stretch, we're on our knees, and I take the RollerSizeR and I roll it out, and I sit my butt down. Again, I'm on the balls, but I'm looking out. In yoga, the head is down. And with the phones and all, I like to keep the head and the neck elongated. Plus, when I'm using the balls, I'm really feeling that in my back. And then I come out. I call it looking underneath a refrigerator. That's like exercise number, 9. This is probably exercise number 10. It doesn't really matter anymore because they're all good. I'm going to take the RollerSizeR and lasso it, and I'm going to hook it underneath my foot. Then I'm going to go down on the ground. Look, it looks like I'm tied up. I'm going to go on my tummy, and I'm going to reach around and grab that ball. Okay, now I'm going to pull on that heel, and it's sending a message to my quads. And then I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to lift my back up. Okay, and I'm using my leg to help me get up. Now without the RollerSizeR, it looks like that, which is good too. It's good too. But this does 2 things, okay? So you put the lasso and you hook it on your foot, and you pull the heel to the glutes, and my quads are tight. Then I use my leg to help me get up. Now if I want to do a double whammy, I put 2 feet and then I buckle like that. Everybody knows in most of my videos on YouTube, I use the word whittle. I start my day whittling. If my body gets tight in the middle of the day, I whittle in the middle of the day. I'm like a whittler. So this is the other exercise that was on the other YouTube. So I put the RollerSizeR underneath my waist. And today, for whatever reason today, I've been working really hard. So I'm here and I'm going to keep the shoulders down. My knees are gonna go to the side and this shoulder should stay down. If it comes up, it's not a bad thing, it just kind of means you're tight. Okay, then I'm gonna bring this knee over. Now, the RollerSizeR now is going right into the tight muscles of where the quadratus laborum is. And so it's putting pressure there, which actually, it's like having a private masseuse coming in. But now we have social distancing and that ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna bring the leg over and that post is like, bingo. And there I am. And then I'm gonna stretch out this arm. And it's just a fabulous stretch. I'm not gonna do the other side because I've over whittled today. That's probably exercise number 10. Now we're gonna stretch out this quad muscle and the front of the hip. So some people like to do this and then push forward. I don't. So I like to keep my knees exactly in line. I don't like to push forward. And if I do push forward, I use a hand, so it's not so much pressure on my patella. Okay, but I'm gonna still get this quad. I'm gonna put myself nice and tall, lift it up. I'm gonna push my hips through. They're not gonna go forward, they're gonna stay right in line. And then I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna push my hip through. Right there, it's a beautiful thing. Right there, oh yeah, that's really good. Pushing my hip through. It's right there, both sides. Exercise number 12. Okay, so in this stretch, most people like to touch their toes. Some people can't touch their toes, but whatever they do, they have a tendency to bring the head down and the chest down, and it's just a big, huge kamikaze mess. RollerSizeR, boom, over point placement numbers 8. Put it over my feet. First thing I do is I lift my back. It's such a big stretch that I bend my knees to lift my back to pull. So I really get the back lifted and I'm looking out, okay? I'm looking out. I'm not letting my back round, I'm looking out. Then I can keep the back like that and take the stretch. Don't need to go far. This is cheating. That's not your legs. Love that. It's a great stretch. And I think there's just one more to do. Chair, kitchen counter, somebody's shoulder. You put the feet are straight ahead. You put the foot up on whatever. I throw the RollerSizeR over my foot. Chest is up. Oh, I'm already feeling that. Chest is up, and it's just shooting down my leg. Just saying. Huh. And you know, when you do this, I really didn't get set up. I'll do this leg. Lift this leg up first. If you're a guy or a cross-dresser, pantyhose, pull them up way high up. So you really lift up. And the girls that are not wearing nylons anymore, pretend that you have to pull the nylons up. So you lift up, and you put the leg there, and I stay lifted. I don't sit. I stay lifted. I stick my butt out. Okay, and then I throw the RollerSizeR, and then I reach over. Now, in most of these stretches, I said, you know, do what feels good, but really, in any stretch, you've got to get to that 15 or 30 second time. 30 seconds is a winner. You know, if you're a dancer, we like to sit in the stretch for ever and ever and ever and ever. So I hope you enjoyed the 11, 12 best exercises using the RollerSizeR. Using the RollerSizeR, obviously, I dislocated my hip a long time ago teaching stroller size. And I do not work out without it. I don't stretch without it. I strengthen my legs without it. Before I play tennis, I use it. Look through the channel. Subscribe, because I like to upload a video once or twice a week. And thanks for watching. You can purchase the RollerSizeR at RollerSizeR.com or on Amazon. And with purchase, you get 1 month free subscription of 50 live classes so that you can learn how to use it. And I just want to thank Lorenzo Trindade, Forgotten, for the great background music for my videos. Thank you.